You're listening to the Options Insider Radio Network. For more quality options programs, visit www.theoptionsinsider.com or search for Options Insider Radio Network in your podcast provider of choice. Listeners can also access all of our programming through our mobile app, available in iTunes and on Google Play.
Welcome to the Hot Options Report, your premier source for insight into the fast-moving options market. Each day, we'll track down the products that are dominating the options chains and impacting your trading account. From Apple to VIX and everything in between, if it's lighting up the options tape, then you'll find it on the Hot Options Report. If you're listening to this show, chances are you're pretty serious about options trading. So let me put something on your radar. Public. It's the most cost-effective way to trade options. That's because Public is the only platform that gives you rebates on your options trades. They also have some of the industry's lowest index options fees. Whether you're placing single leg or complex multi-leg trades, every dollar counts. Check out public.com/optionsbrief and discover the most cost-effective way to trade options. Paid for by Public Investing. Full disclosures in podcast description. And now, get ready to scan the tape for the most explosive options activity on the street. It's time for the Hot Options Report.
All right, and welcome to your Hot Options Report for Friday, April 8th. No live shows on the network this week, but doesn't mean you don't get a Hot Options Report. Nope, we're doing some special quick options spotlights on some of your favorite names to trade, and we're wrapping up the week with Apple. Apple just popping off with earnings. Pretty decent number, but announcing it on a pretty rough day. And so interesting stuff out there with Apple closing right around 202 1/3 on Friday. Its range for the year, the low coming, you could probably take a guess. Yep, 172.42 on April 8th. The high, 259.02 coming at the end of last year, actually, December 26th. What about options volume? When do people really want to trade Apple options, and when do they not care at all? The low came October 29th of last year, so just heading into the election, 325,000 contracts on the tape for Apple. The high coming January 31st of this year, 2.67 million contracts hitting the tape for Apple on January 31st. Put call indicator, again, not my favorite indicator, but some folks like it. The low came 0.29 on June 30th, the high 1.55 on August 7th, so right after the big meltdown last year. Vol-wise, the low coming early December, 15.4% on December 6th, the high, take a guess, April 8th, just a tick shy of 65%. Again, it's not meme stock vol, but this is Apple we're talking about at the end of the day. And of course, it wouldn't be an option spotlight without taking a quick tour through what's open for size in Apple options right now. Let's do a quick top 5, listeners, then we'll get out of here for this week. Number 5, 45,000 of the January 300 calls. Can it get to the par strike, the 300 strike by January? Looks like 45, nearly 46,000 contracts open on that strike. Interesting. Number 4, 48,000, a little bit closer to home, August 220 calls. Number 3, 53, almost 54,000 of back to January, the 150s. Followed by number 2, 64,000 of the January 150 puts. So maybe a reversal conversion, maybe a straddle going up on that strike. Either way, the top dog, the largest open position in Apple options right now, a lot closer to home, but a pretty far out of the money. We have 66,000 of the August 230 calls. Can it get there? Well, the clock's ticking. Only got a couple of weeks to find out, listeners. And speaking of a ticking clock, that's going to do it for our quick options spotlight for Apple. It's going to do it for the Hot Options Report for this quiet week here in August. Back live next week with more of the Hot Options Report wherever you find your favorite podcasts. And of course, stay safe out there, everybody.
Check out public.com/optionsbrief and discover the most cost-effective way to trade options. Paid for by Public Investing. Full disclosures in podcast description.